Loops.
Welcome to the second episode of Out the Box Podcast, starring me, Codyak, and her.
Loopty Loops. Find me on Instagram.
Loop. What is that thing called?
Loop _D_ loops with an S. That's it for me, y'all.
And you can find me at Codyak Music. Sounds like it spells CODYAKMUSIC.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, not Codyak like the bear. Codyak, CODYAK.
Yeah, Codyak like the bear.
The human form of the Codyak bear.
Jay is not here today. Next time.
He is missing in action.
My charger came out. Oh, well, we'll make it work.
All right, guys. So since it's just us two today, things are going to go a little different. We're going to be talking a little bit more deeper. Last time it was very fun and just trying to get warmed up with it. Today's going to be a little more deep conversation.
Not with my silly ass around here.
These kids and these damn poppet things. I don't get it.
How do you feel about poppets? I think they're quite stupid. These kids ain't got no anxiety.
It's not for anxiety for them. It's for like ADHD and like autism and all stuff like that. Because it's I forgot what they're called, but it's just, to help them cope with things. Any Hoosers.
It's a unicorn.
I love unicorns. I am a unicorn myself.
Dad.
What's up?
What song is this?
I don't know. What song is it?
He founded this, he said. Okay, you can't have any more games. I've already told you.
It's gonna die. Go put it on the charger.
Yeah, it's on 2% and it's gonna die.
Shut the door.
Is the other one calling me? Heard mom. I don't know. All right, guys. That'll be cut out. 2:47.
Probably not, but.
Anyways. All right, so. We thought we should talk about, like, mental health. I feel like a lot of people are having that conversation more often. So a lot of the questions are going to be about that or somewhat related to that. Also, like, talking about what or where we would like to travel or maybe stuff like that. We're in our 30s.
She ain't, but I am.
One more year. Either way, I say that I'm ready to enter my 30s because I feel like when you're in your 30s, it's a whole different ballgame. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. And I think that people should travel more often and take the time off they need to take off because, again, mental health. Anyways, first question.
Is Tupac alive?
What is your biggest day-to-day challenge?
Getting out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, you've been doing it for about a year already, so you would think you'd get used to it.
2 years, and I'm not.
Yeah,
other than that, though, you go. I gotta think.
Controlling my emotions for sure. That's definitely one of my biggest day-to-day challenges. I have anger issues. I have depression. I have anxiety. So I just have a lot of healing to do. And every day is a new day and every day is a challenge. And I try to be like the nicest person I can be, but sometimes it doesn't go out that way. So I would definitely say that that's one of my biggest challenges. And I try and work on it every day, but it's just, it's just who I am. I hate when people say that. That's just who she is.
That's why we smoke weed.
For sure. I don't know.
I
I mean,
like to get high as a skyscraper.
he doesn't even smoke.
I get as high as the Twin Towers, 9/11
Like,
Twin
like,
Towers.
it's crazy how this dude just raw dogs life. Like, no alcohol,
No
no
rubber.
drugs, no nothing. He just
No
raw dogs
contraceptives.
the shit out of it. And it's just crazy because he's just so patient. And I'm
Patience
just
is a
like,
virtue.
yeah, his Jay actually calls him a monk because you literally cannot disturb this man's peace.
Which brings us to our question. I really don't have a day-to-day challenge. Getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning is my challenge.
Yeah, because he is the most unbothered person. He is the definition of unbothered. And it comes to a flaw sometimes because sometimes you would want him to give a fuck about some things and he still doesn't. He does internally though, which again, mental health. He doesn't struggle with anything because he's never faced anything. Like I'm in my healing. He doesn't want to go start healing his trauma. So that's why he doesn't deal with anything because he's chosen to not. Which is awesome. Like, I wish I could just turn it off and go on about my day and just, because it's not like it's affecting your day to day life. Like, you're still a nice person. You're still very patient. You're not angry. You don't,
The key is
yeah, tell
having your
us.
emotions under control. Being able to control your emotions is the key.
Right. But it's like, what are you really controlling if you're not feeling?
Well, I speak my mind. If I have to say something, I say it.
True. And even then, he doesn't do it aggressively. Like, he has a way of just letting you know things.
And as Jordan says, a robotic monk. No,
Yeah.
a monotone robot.
Oh.
Or a monk. I don't know. The kid calls me all kinds of things.
I was like, I've only heard monk. But yeah. Let's see.
Cool, calm, and collective. What?
Have you ever given up on something?
Yeah, I want to become a WWF superstar.
That's dope. See, we were
well, what do you mean though?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, we were just having this conversation the other day. Like, we grew up in a time where it's like I want to be a pop star. I want to be an actor. I want to be a WWE.
Don't disrespect me. I'm WWF all day.
Oh, I don't know. WWF superstar. I never had those intentions ever since I can remember. I wanted to be a lawyer. Here I am, nothing. But I always wanted to be a lawyer. I always had a way with words, even when I was little. And I could always call people on their bullshit. I don't know. But
yeah, like I can't really sit here and think like what I gave up on, other than like it's not like I was, doing things to become a WWF superstar. But
I was.
Well, yeah, I was outside wrestling the air. I was fighting the air.
No, like I mean, I was taking like college classes in high school and trying like I had really good grades growing up. I did Girl Scouts. I was involved in extracurricular activities because ever since I was like 9, 10 years old, I remember we started talking about college and what it took to become a lawyer because I always wanted to be a lawyer. And I remember going to like Stanford University to a field trip and just loving it and going like to different other private schools for field trips and being super excited to be there. And like, I feel like that's what I gave up on. I gave up on that dream because I've had that dream ever since I was like 8, 9 years old, going to a private school and achieving, becoming a lawyer and, doing all these things. But like It's the East Side.
We're in the hood, man. Calm down. We're podcasting out here.
We're still celebrating
Well,
4th
then-
of July a week later.
Yeah, so then I would say, because, like, when I wanted to be a wrestler, I stopped wanting to be a wrestler, like, 10, 11, something like that. And then I wanted to be a boxer, and I gave up on that because I realized getting hit in the head gave me a headache. And then rap. I gave up on wanting to be a rapper. Like, I don't want to be I want to be a rapper, but I don't want to be a rapper. Like, I'd rather be a ghostwriter. So I
Right.
gave up on trying to become a famous rapper.
Right.
So,
Because you still.
but in a
do
sense,
music.
I still do music and I still post it and I still put it out. So at the end of the day, it's like, did I really give up on it? No. I gave myself a different dream.
Smoking on some crumbs.
Oh, so you're just gonna ignore my dreams? Okay.
No, I mean, we all,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's still the same dream, or I don't know. I can't. Other than that, I can't really say what I gave up on. I gave up on high school.
Uh.
I graduated, but I gave up on it at one point, and then I moved in with my dad, and he wasn't gonna allow me to drop out. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Pick what you want me to give up on. I have like options.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing that I've ever given up on because I've always accomplished everything I put myself out to be. Still working on being a good mom because I got 2 boys, so I haven't given up on that yet. So that's good.
I'm a hell of a dad, so
Fuck you.
I'm gonna toot my own horn. Toot toot.
Again, because he's patient and loving and all these other things. They'll love me when they're older and they're going through shit, and I have the answers for them.
Well, when you grow up in the environment I grew up in, it's kind of easy. Or it's kind of easy to go the other way. Either way, I don't know.
I don't either, but
Nonetheless,
yeah,
I'm the shit.
Yeah,
I'm the number 2. I'm the dookie.
I've given up on becoming a lawyer because I don't think I'm gonna do that anytime soon.
Well, you can still go to 8 years of school and be a lawyer by the time you're almost 40.
Now I'll just go to college with my kids.
You're Beverly Goldberg.
I'm a Beverly Goldberg, their asses.
The Bevolution.
Yep. I'm gonna go to college with them. Be like,
what about the translator, the interpreter, or whatever?
What about all the things? Yeah, I don't know. That was never a dream of mine. It was just more of a fallback. And if I'm gonna go all the way.
Go hard or go home.
Yeah. Like I said, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. Because I'm gonna go all the way. But yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, at least you have multiple things.
And they all of them wanted to be famous, and I don't want to be famous. I don't like people that much. Just kidding.
I'm like, let's see.
I love people. Can I hit that?
Like your answers are all gonna be the same. Where do you find purpose in life?
Music.
Yeah, exactly. Like your life literally revolves around music. Holy shit.
It does. My life revolved around music, and I didn't even know when I was a kid, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Like when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, and I used to collect baseball cards and Pokemon cards. I always had like the radio one. I remember one time I forgot what song I was singing, but I knew the song. I was singing it, and I couldn't keep my breath, and I was like, if I die, at least they know I died singing.
Oh.
I remember that. I don't know why it stuck in my head. Thought about that the other day in the shower.
How cute.
Yeah.
Well, sad.
So
but cute.
I used to listen to listen to music when I was younger than that and fall asleep to it. Like, I'd put on headphones and
It
go to sleep
was
to it.
like the white noise that you needed to
How about,
silence
yeah,
everything.
that's what I'm saying. Like, music was always my calling before I even knew it.
For sure.
What about you? Smoking dank. Makeup. Oh, to answer the question, fool.
Well, I don't know. Where do I find purpose in life?
Yeah.
I don't know. My kids.
Typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say that too, but like,
I don't have anything else.
we gotta get you a hobby.
Yeah, like I used to love reading.
Yeah, writing. You're a writer. You love to write. You just don't do it.
Right. But
I
I
would
know
say
they give,
writing because you're a
yeah,
fucking good writer.
like that gives me purpose in life.
Yeah.
Because when I put things down on paper, like I can do it really well. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would say writing. You just gotta start doing it again.
Yeah. That used to help me a lot when I was younger. Just writing everything out. So I could read it and feel it again, you know? And just kind of help my way over that.
Like the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
You read it and then you go back and then you can change time. Have you ever seen the movie?
Yeah, I don't really remember much of it though because
man, that's Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, no, I remember him in there, but it's just so confusing. Like, and I've always wanted to rewatch it. Like, it's been
We
a
have
minute.
it.
Yeah, like
But Luca broke the Xbox, so we can't play it. But that's easily in my top 10 of favorite movies.
for sure. Like, that's a really dope movie. I know.
Easy
Like,
in my top 10. That movie's so fucking dope.
yeah,
It's an eye opener too, because it's like, what if that's possible? What if that's time travel? What if the writer of The Simpsons writes his script, reads it, and then he's able to time travel? Because I believe the motherfucker's a time traveler. There's no way. There's no way you're not a time traveler.
He knows too much. Yeah, I don't know. I think just in being a mom and being a writer and like just feeling my feelings. Like I live life purposely, you know? I go to the places I want to go. If I want to go hiking, I go hiking. If I want to go to the water, I go to the water. Like I find purpose in everything in my life. Like everything gives me purpose. Everything helps me keep going.
Yeah, because I'm the type of I like to live in the moment. Like, yeah, it's cool to think about the future. It's fucked up to think about the past, but I'm more of an in the moment kind of person. Until my anxiety kicks in, I was like, "Hey, guy, we're supposed to live in the moment."
Yeah, it's that's always horrible when the anxiety kicks in and you start questioning things and people and places. But yeah, no. We need to get hobbies. We need to start doing more
Oh, I got a hobby.
things. Yeah, this takes pretty good amount of your time.
Significantly. Go look me up on Apple Music, Spotify, your favorite streaming platform, Codyak. Hello.
Oh my god. Do you think people have
you like that?
Sure,
You like that ad?
Yeah. Do you think people have a higher calling in life?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think that their purpose here on earth is more than what they're doing? Like some people are like real life healers, like or like
I was gonna say like Tupac and Nipsey Hussle. Yeah.
No, full like people. Oh yeah, like people. Yeah.
I believe they were. I believe they were prophets.
Oh shit. Why?
Because they're like ahead of their time. Even Nipsey Hussle in this century. I mean, Tupac was too, but like, you know what I mean? Like that's the shit they talk about, and the shit like the what's it called, a philanthropist, like the
Philanthropy behind it.
yeah, that stuff. Like they were Tupac hands down was ahead of his time. Like that dude was just like the fact that he was 10 years younger than me now, at like 22 years old, and the shit he's talking about, and like people, like he even has an interview where he says it. He's like, I'm not supposed to be raising. I'm still supposed to be getting raised by the OGs, and I'm over here raising. I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to be doing it at this point.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Tupac was just like, he was ahead of his time. I feel like obviously Nipsey was alive when Tupac died, but he's almost like the reincarnated version of him. So I think they had a higher purpose.
But maybe Nipsey took after Tupac, you know what I mean? Like, so he
Well, yeah,
embodied him, not
Yeah.
so much reincarnated. Like he
Yeah, he was like the
embodied
modern day Tupac.
Yeah, like he embodied what Tupac was going after, and he started knowing a higher self of version of himself. So he wanted to be continuing the word that Tupac was trying to get out. I feel.
Yeah, the fact that the thing that I thought was super dope was like he was well, I'm not gonna say he was active, and I don't think he was an active gangbanger anymore, but he was still like, he was still
Involved.
in the 60s, like
Right.
he was still active in
Yeah,
that
for
sense.
sure.
But the fact that he damn near had the Bloods and Crips like
being cool with each other.
Yeah, no longer, like it's not even.
That's
a
what
beef
I'm
no
saying.
more.
Like they're like Nipsey for sure. I think had a higher calling just because he was able to do that.
So
And
did Tupac. Tupac was he was still doing. Well, no, I'm saying like Tupac did too. Like he was still doing Black Panther shit.
Okay, see, okay,
when there was no longer Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, Black Panthers weren't around.
Right. I feel like Tupac was a little lost though on his way of getting his message across.
I don't.
Because I think he took the wrong route. He was like doing gangster shit, and it's like,
yeah, he got involved with Suge, which was kind of, took him off the beaten path. But nonetheless, like that dude, like just to hear him talk is like captivating. I don't know. To me, that I like when I think of people that have a higher power, I think of, and I would say Bob Marley too. Like Bob Marley was a dope ass dude. Like if I had a choice to meet anybody in the world, it'd be Tupac and Bob Marley. And now Nipsey can, since I can't, but like those would be the people I want to meet the most: Tupac, Bob Marley, and Nipsey.
Yeah,
Mac Dre too. Just I want to party with Mac Dre.
Yeah, that's just the way.
What about you? Who would you want? Side question: who and anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would you want?
Who no, it's like
pick
who do
their
I
brain,
think?
smoke with. I don't give a fuck what you want to do.
Eric Badu.
Erykah Badu. I read a thing one time. I forgot who said it, but they said that they couldn't look her in the eyes.
Really?
Yeah, like I think it was like, I don't remember if he said like he felt like she was like gonna pierce it, so like he could not look her in her eyes. And when you look at her, it's almost like it's almost like a Medusa esque. Like her eyes are like shark eyes.
No, she's majestic.
No, she's dope as shit. No, I think she's dope as shit. Yeah. I'm just telling you, like, once he said that, I was like, you're damn right.
I don't think so. I think she's such a good character. Like, she knows how to pick people, and maybe she was looking at him like,
I just found out that her and Common had kids together.
That's dope. I didn't know that.
Bro, just learn something new every day. Yeah, I just found that out like a couple months ago. You wouldn't pick Frida or like Selena?
Frida, yeah, I was doing a lot of activism with like feminism and all those things, but and she was an amazing artist, how she could express her feelings in different ways on a canvas, with different things, whether it was like watercolor or some type of figure, on her art. She used deer heads and all this other stuff, and just it was crazy how she depicted everything. And she was dope, but I mean, I don't think she had a higher power. I don't think she had a higher calling.
No. This was a side question. Like, like anyone in the world, you picked Erykah Badu to like meet. You wouldn't pick Frida or Selena.
Oh, to me, I thought we were still on the question.
Yeah, no, this is just a side question.
You buy me this? The thing to tell me.
I think your iPad's gonna die.
I know, because I put it on the charger.
You better put it on the charger. So yeah, you wouldn't want to meet them?
I
One of
would.
them or
Yeah,
both
for
of
sure.
them?
I would definitely want to meet Frida.
Bye bye.
Peace out.
Bye bye.
Okay, let
Um,
me see.
yeah, no,
But
for
higher
sure,
power wise, who do you
Frida.
think?
I don't know. Because like, men wise, pretty much. See, but then it's like, I don't want to say anything because you don't truly know anybody. You know what I mean? You don't truly
Yeah, you're
know,
just
like,
going off
what
what you
they're,
see
yeah,
through
like, what they
interviews and whatnot.
portray. Yeah, what they portray out into the public. And it's like, there's not somebody that I'm like, oh my God, she's so kind. She's so this. If she just had a little bit more power, she would change the world. Nobody really right now.
No. See, and I felt like that way with Bob Marley, Tupac, and Nipsey Hussle.
That's what I'm
I feel
saying
like they
with
could have
them.
changed the world.
Yeah, with them, I see it because they were actually active in their communities. They were traveling to speak back to their
Yeah,
ancestors. They were
even if they
going back
weren't
to
able
their
to change the
roots.
world, they'd be able to change
Make an
the inner
impact.
city for sure.
Yeah, they were making an impact of some sort. I can't come up with anybody right now off the top of my head that I can say if they had a little bit more power, it can make a difference in the world. Because everybody's in everybody's pockets. Sadly.
True that.
Even government officials, AOC does a great job, obviously, for like the Democratic Party, and she handles her section and her area is doing great. And I feel like if she was a little bit higher, if she had just a little bit more up, she would be able to be making decisions when it came to like student loans and women's, health and all these different things that she's been fighting for and putting, petitioning for bills and stuff for. And she's super cool.
She's dope.
There's other party members too. I don't know them off the top of my head, but they're female and they were sworn in with the Biden Association. And I remember I was like super proud because it was like another woman from another ethnicity and she was doing her damn thing too. Not Kamala Harris. She's like the worst. Sorry, Madam Harris.
Fuck them.
But yeah, no. I think she was given too much power.
Who, Kamala?
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's a piece of shit. And people got bamboozled and forgot what she really does for a
Was
living.
really for. Yeah, you guys forgot that she incarcerated like thousands of black and brown men fucking all in the Bay Area. And she was whatever of San Francisco. Let's see.
Yeah, we don't fuck with that.
What is your best friend like?
It's the black guy that was on our show last time.
Talking about my best friend.
Yeah, we're like Robin Big, but the opposite.
I'm pretty sure yeah, because
I'm Big, but I'm the white guy. He's Rob, but he's the black guy. But then, I got my Dr. Dick, Javier Galvan, Marine.
He's a cool
Hoodlum,
bestie.
turned Marine, turned Doctor, MD. Shout out Javi.
Real American dream, what's up?
First generation Mexicano. Anyways, Dr. Dick. Yeah, I got Dr. Dick. I got Jordan.
Jay.
I got I think that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I only got a couple friends, so.
Yeah. So
shout out to them.
How did you meet your best friend?
I met Javi on the basketball court because when I moved to Livermore, there's a basketball court there, and he came out and we just started playing basketball, and that's how I met him. And then we just been cool ever since. And then Jordan, I had just got my studio, and Mike was always over on Carlton, because he was with old girl, and Jordan, met a crush or whatever he had on her. I think he just wanted to clap them cheeks. But so Mike told me, he's like, yeah, he's like, my boy over on Carlton, he raps and me, I was back in my competitive like battle rapper mindset, so I was like, man, ain't nobody gassing me, bro. Anyways, long story short, went to Carlton, met him, told him I just got my studio. Told him to come over the next day. He came over the next day, freestyle for me. I was like, ooh, shitty, biggest little city. I was like, yeah, you dope. And then we wrote a song. I go, oh, but money. We wrote a song, and then he never left my house. And then we just sold drugs and rapped.
Oh my God, you don't say that. You're so dumb.
Transparency. I'm reformed.
What?
I'm a truck driver now. I do it legitly.
I have...
You... Yeah. Who is your best friend at this point?
I don't have any best friends.
They gonna see this and be big mad.
No, I mean, they all know how I feel. You know, I feel like we all serve a purpose in each other's life, and you know, we're each other's best friends. And you know, I don't have I don't have a best friend. All my friends are my best friends. I tell everybody the same thing.
You so sweet. Oh my God, you built my heart. True. You're my best friend. You're my best friend.
Can we do fireworks now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Can we get HBO Max?
For what?
We have Mortal Kombat. Still pick that off.
No.
You got everything.
I know. You want HBO Max.
This is another question. We'll be out there in a minute and we'll go do fireworks.
You?
All of us, yeah.
And you? And me?
Mm-hmm.
And him?
Yep. Shut the door.
Okay.
Listen, since they brought it up, I think it's a crock of shit that we pay for cable. Obviously, you have a choice to do it, but you pay for cable. We pay for HBO. The fuck we don't get HBO Max for? So you pay for cable. At this point, you don't even need cable because you have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Discovery Plus, fucking Pornhub Plus. I don't know what they got out there, but I'm sure they got it.
Oh, Lord.
So, like, at this point, fuck them all. I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Any Hooser. Yeah, you're my best friend.
Yeah, you're my best friend, too.
But yeah, you didn't bring me up.
You didn't either.
I just brought you up.
Okay.
I brought you up first, therefore you're my best friend.
Okie dokes.
Now that song's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Anyways, shout out Dr. Dick and Jordan.
Shout out Momo and
Mop Top.
Marianita.
23. Something like that. I don't know. I'll put it up there somewhere. Anywho, yeah. And then some friends you lose them, some friends you choose them, but either way. Freestyle is not my game.
If you could spend a day in someone else's shoes, who would it be and why?
I don't really want to be in nobody else's shoes, but
I don't want to be anybody specific. If I could just get like a glimpse of how the rich people live, that would be dope. I want to be pampered and like treated nice and be able to walk into any store and like buy whatever I want and drive the car that I want and eat the food that I crave because I have a personal chef and not have to worry about a fucking thing anywhere I go and be able to like get into like any concert I want because whatever, I have the money. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a rich person for a day or two.
That would be cool too. But
just to experience it. But I don't want to be rich like that because I know it would destroy somebody. Like, I know it would destroy me just to be all rich and...
I heard a quote the other day. It was dope. It said, money doesn't change people. It brings out the real you.
And see,
And I
that's
was
what I'm
like,
saying.
straight up.
Like, I wouldn't be hanging out with the people I hang out
No,
now.
literally, like your dad. Your
I
dad knows that money would make him a horrible person.
yeah.
Like, he know at the end of the day, like, he's saying he's a horrible person. When I heard that quote, I was like, that's so true. Because money doesn't change you. It just brings out the real you.
Facts. Period.
But me, I wouldn't want to be in the shoes of a racist, but I would like to,
What the fuck?
well, because racism really bothers me. So I would like to know what makes people hate somebody for a simple skin tone.
Well, it's taught, so it
And
would be
exactly, I
parents.
want to go back to when it was taught to the first person and know why people think that way and what makes them think that this skin tone is
They
this.
don't know because they were taught.
That's what I'm saying.
To hate
I want to go
already.
into the mind of the first racist.
Oh, ever. Why did they
and
start?
figure out why.
Oh, like who first thought of that to where they went and told another fucking white person and was like, "Oh, yep, you're right," and then that person told another person, and then they built a little clan.
Yeah, I want to know why that hasn't been untaught. There's a lot of things in the world that have been untaught, or a lot of things in the world that have been forgotten that were taught and passed down generation to generation.
That we've modified.
Yeah, but nobody modifies racism.
Right. Well,
and I would like
you can't really modify it. It's either you are or you're not.
True.
Like,
but
so it's like, why is it still around? And it's not even about white and blacks. It's about class. And the white people are the rich people.
Yeah, classism
and they want to
too.
continue.
Yeah. I want all of it.
That started back with like Jesus, like kings and fucking peasants. Like the Jews were like the low, you know what I mean? Like that's way back then, and who the fuck knows who said what?
Yeah, I would like to go into the mind of the first person and figure out what made them think that stupid shit. That's just if I get to sit here and think about something like that, that's what I would want to know because I think racism is the most stupidest shit on earth.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking
like
dumb.
I've never looked at someone and be like, your skin tone makes you a lesser than me.
I went real superficial with my answer, and you went real deep with yours.
I'm a deep person.
I'm like, I just want to be rich for a day.
Your shit was skin deep.
Super superficial.
Yeah, that's like if I could pick, that's what I would do.
Yeah, okay. If you were going to bury a time capsule,
easy.
What would you put in it?
If my mom didn't sell my Pokemon cards, I would put my Charizard in there. What I would do, I would go through like stages of my life. I would go through. I would put not over it. I just found out that a Charizard is worth like $50,000 or $5,000. I don't know, something like that. But I would put like a compilation of like my best songs. I would put my 1989 album in it.
Take a shot every time he says I would put. Be drunk by now.
I would put my 1989 album in there. Easy. Because that's basically my whole life.
The time capsule that I would put.
Like, that's all I need.
Would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know what invention needs to be in there. I think like I would put like a pair of shoes because it's crazy to me how like different styles evolve from time because of like weather or whatever, you know. Some type of clothing for sure. A phone or like a way that we would listen, maybe some like AirPods, you know? Just so it's like that this is how we listen to music in fucking 2021.
Fuck 2021. I'm going back to cassette tapes. Get a pencil and wind it up. Because your tape player ate it. Do you not know about tapes?
Yeah, but why the fuck would you why would you go back? If you're here and you're putting things that people are gonna find.
We have to go from now.
Yeah.
Then I'm putting my CD in there. So people can know, like, damn, this is what music was supposed to sound like back then. Get it? Because music sucks. But yeah, I would put that. I don't know. At this point, I feel like my answers are stupid.
What the fuck?
But I'm putting 1989.
I
Go
feel like
stream
my
that, by the way.
answers
Apple and Spotify Music.
No shame. Free advertising. Yeah, no, I would put for sure a piece of clothing because I think it's super cool how things have evolution into what they are. How makeup was done differently. Maybe a picture of me like in 2021 it was I would do eyelash
Like a nude?
extensions. No.
I would put a nude.
I would put like a picture so you could see like I had eyelash extensions. This is like how makeup was, somewhat done. A lot of girls do fill in their eyebrows, foundation, blush, contour, all this stuff. So I think a picture of like what a normal person would look like uh, in 2021 would be helpful because at least they would look back and compare, like, oh, okay, this is what it's supposed to be. A piece of like makeup too, like if it was like
Lipstick.
yeah, or like a compact of some sort, just so they know how like compact they were, because I have a thing with watching on TikTok like old makeup and how they open it up and show it, and oh my god, it was beautiful back then. The packaging was amazing and I'm obsessed with the liner and like the mascara, the spoolie, and how you would obsessed with old makeup. Obviously not gonna wear it, but it's so nice to watch
You
them.
can't even wear old man. Doesn't it expire?
Yes, but it's so cool to see how it was packaged and how like versatile it was. Because like you would carry a little compact and like all the way on the bottom it would have like a little spoolie and then like the
Yeah,
mascara
the government wasn't
thing.
so greedy back then, so like shit could be packaged right.
And then you could close that, and then it was like, you pulled the one out, and it was like a little lipstick color that you would just like be able to dab on, and then the other one was like blush, right? And then the top layer was a compact like powder, so you could just powder yourself. It was like all in one, and I'm like, that's amazing. So I think that's what I would do just for like girls, so they can look back and be like, oh, look how different the makeup was
Yeah.
then.
I'll put my
Um,
glasses in there so they can see the world through my eyes.
like, what if in the future people don't even need to use glasses because as soon as like they find a malfunction in your eyes, they fix it instead of giving you glasses? That would be dope.
That would be dope because glasses do nothing but ruin your eyesight.
That's what I'm saying. So if they just had a fucking answer to it, nobody would have to wear glasses anymore.
That'd be lovely.
Um, but yeah.
That'd be lovely. That'd be great. Fantastic.
But yeah, that would be super cool to put your glasses in there because we could only.
Like, damn, he was hella blind.
Right.
He
And we
was.
can only hope that it evolves to where you don't need to wear glasses.
Yeah, that'd be tight because I'm definitely not doing no laser eye surgery. Chale fool.
Chale. Ooh. Do you have any
Shit.
strange or unique phobias?
Heights.
I don't
Claustrophobia.
think that's strange or unique. A lot of people are afraid of heights.
Yeah,
like,
mine
what's
is.
one thing that you're like super afraid of that people are like, really? Or like, you're like, hey, I would have never even thought of that.
Mine are claustrophobia and heights and certain spiders.
Yeah, I feel like for me,
Death. But I feel like a lot of people are afraid of death. Must be
for
nice.
for me, a phobia of mine is like,
The COVID-19 vaccine.
no, it always has to do with insects. I don't know. And like claustrophobia isn't a unique thing either, but my type of claustrophobia has to do with insects. Like if I see them in the corner, like I can almost feel them on top of me. Like I feel like they're just gonna be able to jump fucking 30 feet across the room and like just it's the most weirdest thing. And then at night, if I wasn't able to get it at night, I'm like feeling like they're like crawling all over me, and just that's just the phobia of mine, and I've always had it, and I can't sleep when it's like that because I'm constantly like, oh, just talking about it, I'm like rubbing my face because I feel
That's
like,
kind of weird.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's a fucking phobia of mine because it's like claustrophobia but mixed with bugs.
See, but like, is my heights like obviously like I'm terrified of heights, but I've talked to many people that are scared of heights, and being on an airplane, I'm not. Yeah, I'm afraid of fall, but that's not what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of being that high in the sky. But everyone that I talk to, like, but you're secure. Like, you're not gonna fall through the airplane.
Well, that's very ignorant of them to tell you that because technically you can fall. I mean, plane
No,
accidents
but they
happen
said
all the
like
time.
even going on the roof of a building. I don't like that. That scares the shit out of me too. And they're like, "Why? You're secure. It's not like you're gonna fall off. You
Yeah,
can
because
stand
it's
in the
like at
middle."
that point, yeah, like at
I
that point,
don't
that's up
like
to
heights.
you. Yeah, that's
I'm
weird.
scared shitless of heights.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's weird or not.
But it's situational because you do heights at work.
Not really.
Yeah.
Except for Friday when they tried to kill
Excuse
me.
me. But that's what I'm saying. You were going through with it. Like someone who has a phobia.
That shit freaked the fuck out. I was freaked out.
Yeah.
But I had to contain myself because then the panic would kick in.
Right. We don't want the panic to kick in.
Yeah, because the fact that I had to back down that hill because I couldn't turn around, and I had to back down it, and I'm like this far from the cliff, and if I go down, like I'm done for.
Yeah, I was having like super intuition with him. Like when he went to work, I was like, I woke up out of a dead ass sleep at like 5:30, and I was like, what is wrong? Because I had like a stomach ache and like all this other stuff, and I was like, were you feeling nervous around that time? And you're like, yeah, kind of, because I saw where they were sending me, and I was like, oh shit, and I was kind of starting to freak out because I know it was up in the mountains, and I was like, dude, I think I was feeling what you were feeling because I woke up out of dead ass sleep. And I was like feeling like sick to my stomach. And I think that's what you were feeling. And I couldn't go back to bed until I like talked to him. And when I called him, he was on his way up to that like store because he delivers up there. And
Never been there.
he had never been there. And it wasn't even supposed to be on his truck. Like his truck's not supposed to go up there because for obvious reasons, it doesn't fit. Like it's windy roads and it's super narrow and it's
Like
rocky and
angle.
yeah, it's super horrible and you can't do that in a fucking truck. So, yeah, I think it was crazy that
Fucking idiots. I hate my job. I don't, but they're idiots. But yeah, no, that, and then once I got down the hill, you were fine.
yeah.
They was trying to kill me, man.
Ow.
Jeez.
I didn't know it was gonna do that. Let's see. Let's end it with one last question. And it's like, if you had to describe yourself using only 3 words, what would it be? Hella corny. It's like first day at work. I like your new job. Like describe yourself in 3 words. Go.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, optimistic, and kind. That's what I'm saying about myself.
Funny, optimistic, and kind. That's good.
I'm like a gentle giant.
Yeah, he is. But
I just look like this. I'm really just like a big old teddy bear.
Yeah and no. Like, yeah, all the time, actually. And then there's, like, those rare occasions where someone pisses him off. And then he just kind of goes black. And then you don't know where he went.
That was just once.
That was really scary.
Explain it.
I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. That's true. Those are really good answers, though. I agree. He is really good at all of that. And he's kind. And he's optimistic all the time. I don't know how he does it.
Dad, can you buy me the Naruto game?
In 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, I just want to buy it.
No.
10 minutes.
Go
put it on the charger. Naruto? I'm not buying you Naruto, fool.
Go.
It's still fun, though.
Go.
But you don't know how to play that. You're too little.
I know how to play it.
They keep interrupting.
Yeah, but now keep...
Go.
I want to buy it.
Nope.
No, not right now. A little bit.
Yeah, put it on the charger.
I don't want to.
Well, it's gonna die.
Oh, man.
Our 4-year-old, he's, I don't know what the hell he's going through, because he wasn't even bad when he was 2 or 3. That 4 years old, going into 5, though, he's being a little weirdo. He's being a little weirdo.
Today, no, I'm gonna explain it. Today, we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and we passed this place, and he's all, "What's that say?" We didn't see it in time. On our way back, he's like, "What does it say this time? Tell me." It said Riggs Real Estate. He said, "No, it doesn't." I said, "It says Riggs Real Estate." He said, "No, it doesn't. Tell me what it says." I said, "Riggs Real Estate." "No, it doesn't." And then he starts crying because apparently he doesn't know how to read, but he knew that didn't say Riggs Real Estate.
I'm like, why would I lie to you?
It says, "Rick, can you read? Do you know how to read?" Didn't think so. Shut it down. It says Riggs Real Estate.
He was so angry. He thought we were lying to him for some reason. We don't ever lie to this kid at all. And he's really upset that we're like telling him it says that. Like, I don't know if he recognized it as something else, and he was like expecting it, like it was like in the back of his head, but he couldn't say it, so he was hoping we'd say and then be like, "Yeah, that's it." But I'm like, what could he have thought it was? State Farm? Because it was like red, white, and blue, but no, State Farm's just all red.
He's 4. All he knows is Jake. He just knows Jake from State Farm. He don't know what State Farm is. He don't know what it looks like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he could have confused that with.
He's literally said that to me. He was like, "It's Jake from State Farm." I was like, "What?" He says Jake from State Farm. I was like, "It is?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Jake from State Farm. Anyways, what's your 3 to describe yourself? I think mine are pretty accurate.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, let's do this. How would you describe me? And then you do yours, and I'll tell you how I would describe you.
No, it's myself.
I know. You describe me.
No, it's myself. I need to say that.
Boost my ego.
No, I'm good.
Stroke my ego.
Nope, you don't deserve it.
Stroke it.
No.
Stroke it.
I think I am. I'm very stoic. Stoic.
What does that mean?
Just like right to the point. Stoic. I think that's what it means.
Never heard of it.
Let me Google it. Hold, please. Yeah, a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining.
Yeah, no, that's not you.
I was like that. But again, healing. So now I have to speak through my problems. I have to talk about it. I used to be very stoic, but okay,
I'm
so
stoic.
now, yeah, you're stoic. No, I would say I'm kind.
Yeah.
I'm. I don't know if strong-willed counts as one word, but I'm very
Yeah, it's got like
strong-willed.
the dash in it.
Yeah,
I think
one word.
I would count it as one.
Okay. But I'm kind of difficult.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, like because I'm very vocal about what I want. Like if people don't want to see it as for what it is, that's not me, that's them. But I'm very vocal about how I want to be treated, how I want to be spoken to, how you know what I mean. So I can't be too difficult. I know my emotions are difficult, but the fact that people still don't know how to deal with me is more of like, ooh, do you even
You throwing
care?
shots?
No, it's like, do you even care? Because it's like my family. My family always, always says I'm the difficult one. I'm always this, I'm always that, I'm always so distant. Well, if I'm telling you guys how I feel, you guys are telling me that it's not what it is. And it's like, I don't want to do that then. So I'm difficult in that sense, that I remove myself instead of dealing with the bullshit that the Mexican households want you to deal with and all the toxicity and all that shit. And I'm not going to be doing that. So that's why I'm difficult. I'm a
Same.
difficult person to be around. I'm a difficult person because I speak my mind. And if
I would
that's
say my family
difficult,
says I'm difficult too.
yeah, and like if that makes me difficult, then so be it. I'll be difficult all day, but at least I know that I spoke my piece, and that if that's difficult for you to understand, I don't know, bro. But yeah, no,
Another
for
one I would
sure.
say for both of us is black sheep. Bob Black Sheep.
Yeah, because again, we're the ones that are not just accepting like the things that they were for what they were. Like we're like, no, we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna heal from it and we're gonna move on. Like you're more than like just let's move on. You don't even care to heal for it because I don't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, I can say I'm kind. I can say I'm strong-willed, and I can say I'm difficult. Uh, because it's difficult right now.
So what do you have? Kind,
Strong-willed,
strong-willed, and too difficult?
and difficult. Yeah, not too difficult. Jesus, you can't even handle me. You're over here too difficult.
Can't handle you. I've handled you for 6 years, yeah. Hallelujah.
Barely.
Barely. Barely. Barely my wiener. Say it, go ahead, I don't care. That's what I thought. I'm gonna spit up on the microphone, yo.
But yeah, y'all, I think that was it for today.
Oh, we'll be back. We'll be back. I don't know about Jordan. He doing his own thing. He off living his best life.
Living my best life. Yeah, so now we're gonna go do some fireworks with the kiddos. Not fireworks, like just sparklers. They've been wanting to do that since last week.
Not Codyak cops. We're doing big boy stuff.
No, we're not. We're doing.
I just want to do hood rat
sparklers.
stuff with my friends.
I want to do hood rat stuff with my hood rat friends. All right, y'all. Peace out. Good night. It's time to go be parents. As you can see, they're getting restless by walking in here constantly. So it's about that time. Hopefully next time we have better content. Like I said, this was more chill, more mental health. We really didn't get deep into that like I wanted to. But
You was reading the questions, girl.
I know. And then I got high. And then I got high. And then I got high. And then I got high.
I was supposed to ask some good old questions. Until
But then
I
I got
got
high.
high.
Half of the time when I was reading the questions, I forgot about them after. So that's why I was asking how I should have.
But then she got high.
Because I was high.
And now it's goodbye.
High.
You can just go on forever with that one.
Yeah, because I got high.
Anyways, if you ain't from the 90s, you don't know shit about that. You feel me?
Like, remember, guys, when it was like, oh, the picture, say cheese, and you'd be like, no. I guess it was just like a Valley Girl thing. Like,
I was a guy, so we didn't take pictures. And if we did, it was more like this. So, stuff like that. Show off them. What do you say? You better show off them eyelashes. You always got them glasses. You better show off them eyelashes.
That's cute. Take a selfie.
Oh, you know what? Another thing that bothers me about these kids? When you ask them to do a telephone and they go like this. Or if you ask them to take a picture, they go like this. And you go like this. They're holding the phone.
And whose fault is that?
They're dumbass parents.
Yes, exactly. I think that these kids are only at fault for as much as like, and then
you can't blame the kids. You gotta blame the parents.
Because it's like, well, who's upbringing them?
My kids know about Tupac.
Exactly.
My kids know they go like this.
Yeah.
My kids know they go like this.
Yeah. My kids played with cameras and shit growing up. Not phones. I mean, yeah, no. My
shake it like a Polaroid pit. Wait, how's it go?
My 9, almost 10-year-old doesn't have a phone yet.
Shake it like
because I'm trying to keep him as innocent
as young as possible.
No, it's just innocence.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, young.
No, young is an age. I don't want to keep him young. I don't want to keep him at 9 years old. I just want to keep his innocence for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but if you're 10 years old and lose your innocence, then you will kind of grow up fast. Therefore, you're no longer young.
Right, but you're like he's losing his like child things, and I'm like, I don't. Well, I want
you
him
lose
to
your
grow.
innocence, you're
not a child anymore.
Child kind of just dies down.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know. I lost my innocence pretty young, and I was still childish as fuck. But I had my phase where I took the world too serious, and that old jazz. Now look at me, stupid as shit, funny as fuck, childish Gambino.
I'm still taking life too seriously. So
she don't think I'm funny. She told me she faked it.
What?
You told me you faked it.
Faked what?
The laughs.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Like, you couldn't even lie to the camera? You faking that?
You're asking me.
Like, it's almost. I would prefer. How do I say this? It hurts me more that you fake the laughs than you were to fake sex. The moans. That's a cold game.
Cold world, no blanket. Peace in the Middle East. Free Palestine.
Peace, love, and chicken grease. There you go. Free Palestine.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Free Palestine. Because Israel sounds like being an
yes.
asshole. It's Free Palestine.
Don't be mean. Be nice.
On my mama.
Peace.
Gang. Do it. Gang.
What is that?
It's out the box, bro.
Nah.
Gang.
Okay, turn it off. The fuck?
Push the stop button, fo.
Unpacking what's in my mind, it's gonna take a lot.